Hello everybody and welcome back to another video of the tournament called the Xantus Hummingbird All-In. I'm sorry, a little bit sleepy. So I don't know where that introduction was going. That's okay. We're playing against Hawk Lake today, aka Bush Tit Real Good. And what do we have for us? Well, we have food and we have card draw. So, to be honest, I'll take that. That could be a lot worse. Oh, omnivore. We don't have any omnivore-based birds. That's unfortunate. But we'll take that over the forest data analyst, because you never know. I mean, I might be able to max that out, but you're never too certain, are you? So let's just... We just take everything. I think we'll throw... maybe the fairy wren? And we'll take food. And then we'll just get going, I think. Yeah. All birds, again, no real surprises. We are currently 3-3 in the tournament, so not the best, but it's okay. The games have been a lot of fun. They've been very, very varied games, though. We went from... well, when I last played Bush Tit Real Good, we had, like... We both had over 120 points, I think it was. It was a really high-scoring affair, and then... Was it the next game or the game 2 games afterwards? I was playing against Captain Awesome and we both didn't hit over 100. So it's a bit random, but that's okay. I feel like Oceania has a lot more randomness to it, but anywho. What a surprise. Okay, I'm going to yoink this nectar, and I think the fairy wren could probably go. I like this warbler, it's nice points. I'm not guaranteed the star nest, so let's do that. We'll take a nectar and we'll take a... Take that, I think. Yeah. So we'll play the bullfinch. I know there's a robin here, and I'd love to have the robin, but it's going to take me too long, I think. If it's still there, then I might pick it up. The only problem is this bitten's not going to do anything for me, based upon that tray. Oh, okay. We're getting free food, which I don't mind at all. Let's save a nectar. So I put in here might pick up the robin. But I might just have excess food and just reset the tray completely, and then I can dig from the deck and then just pick the grass and bird up with the common bittern. It's not the best. Certainly not the best bird, but... We'll take it. If my opponent's going to give me free food, then, you know... I'll be happy. If they draw cards, I'll take the rat. Just to deny them the reroll. Never mind. You're taking food. Interesting. Let's take a fish, because we use it for the bittern, and let's reroll. Nectar, very good. And then reroll. Alright, we'll deny a nectar. Excellent. Okay, so we'll play the bittern with nectar and fish. And then I might throw the berry to reset this tray. Do I need the robin? No, I'd rather have it that I get more cards. I'd rather have it that the bin can actually do something. Warbler should be pretty easy to play at some point. So we'll see. Oh, never mind. My opponent is resetting. Interesting. Frigatebird, Falcon. Okay, so really expensive stuff. Good for the second end of rounds. At least by playing this bittern too, I'm also... Oh, thank you very much. I'll take a seed. Oh, actually, no. I'll take a worm for this warbler, because you never know. I might have to play that. Ah, prairie chicken. Okay. Let's play the bittern. I'll do it like that. So we spent 1 nectar down here. I've got nectar left over, just in case. So interesting. They didn't take the frigatebird. Do I take it? Probably should, to be honest. We've also got this bald eagle. Bald eagle's really good for the second end of round. It's 1 bird that gives me 3 towards that. Oh, interesting. You're in the forest. Whoa. Okay. Let's take from the top. Common yellowthroat. Don't mind it. Don't mind it at all. I need to get that down sooner rather than later. So I think let's take frigatebirds. And I think we'll just take this prairie chicken. Whooping crane, unfortunate, but it is what it is. We've got frigate bird and prairie chicken. So, the question is, how am I going to do this for the yellow throat? I want to get that down ASAP. If I'm going to play the yellow throat, I need to play it really soon. Otherwise, it's pointless. Okay, this is actually really good. Because of that free food my opponent's just given me, I could play the warbler, lay eggs, and still... Alright, and never mind. Maybe we're just going to go wood duck. Okay, then. I guess we deny that. I guess, yeah, we're not gonna go yellow throat anymore. Oops. Oh, wow. Wow. Okay then. Well, that changes things slightly. Can't play the wood duck right now. So I guess I play cowbird with the nectar I've got, and then lay eggs. And then I take food next round, and hopefully I have the food to play and play the wood duck. But I'm not sure if that's going to be the case. So my whole plan was I was going to play maybe the warbler, lay eggs, and then play yellow throat. Turns out I'm not going to do that now. I'm not going to get as many cards by going forest, but I'd rather get cards and food at the same time. So yeah, don't mind it. Don't mind it at all. There is an argument to maybe play this chaffinch, maybe into the grassland. So any excess cards I get, I can just kind of throw. I guess I take another fish here, because I'm going to need fish for the... Ah, mannequin? Oh, that's really unfortunate. Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man, oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. Okay, this is going to be a bit slow, but I'm going to take... thingy again. Ooh. Okay, you're interesting. Because you'll give me a free egg. Yes. Okay. This is fine. Okay, so it's been a little bit slower than I expected it was going to be. But my opponent's going to have to lay eggs at some point. Oh no, I guess they want me to lay eggs. Okay, we're going to tie this end of round though. So it's like a game of chicken here in terms of who's going to lay eggs first. Hey, we're getting the egg! Woohoo! Good. Okay. Right, that's actually amazing for me. That's just amazing. Because what that allows me to do now is I can either try and... I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to play the turtle dove. Anything here I want? Nah, not really. Do I play the... Maybe the chaffinch might get played. Yellowthroat can go now. And Snow Egret could probably go. Because he's getting some points. Am I going to be able to get enough birds in here for this end of round? I'm not sure. Oh, okay. That really helps, though. I'll take a rat for the eagle. I might be able to get frigate bird down. I just might. Oh, that's a lot of nectar. Oh, I really shouldn't say no to all that nectar if it's just sitting there. I think we play chaffinch, lay eggs. Take food, play wood duck, take food again, And I might be able to play both Frigate and Bald Eagle then. Is that the right number of turns? Chaffinch. Lay eggs. Take food. Play duck. Take food again. Play 2 birds. It's definitely possible. I could play the Chaffinch in the forest. I'm going to need eggs at some point. I mean, what else do I play? I'm only doing this because it's really cheap. And it gives me the access to this column, so I can get 3 eggs. So I have 4 eggs in total. That will allow me to play all the eggs I need, all the birds I need this round. And if my opponent lays eggs, then that's good for me. It really feels like a game of chicken here in terms of who's laying eggs. So I think this is a good idea. No, I only have 3 eggs. That's fine. Wood duck plus the 2. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, cuckoo activate onto the hummingbird. Oh, double play. Oh, wow. Okay, you're really going to be sort of sponging off me then. Okay, do I need this worm? I really want to lay an extra egg if I can. I think I can live without this worm. I really hope I'm not 1 food short. Which is something that I normally do, to be honest. Let's put all the eggs into here. And we'll tuck the egret and the white throat, and yellow throat rather, and hopefully I don't regret that decision. Is wood duck a good idea? Well, I've got rid of the yellow throat now, so I've kind of committed to it. I really hope that nectar's still there for me. Probably not, the fact they've already built this out. Well, I've only got 1 egg, though. So maybe I don't need to get both of these down. I might only need to get 1 of them to win the end of round. I'm not sure. I'd rather play the dove, because I can then... Well, let's re-roll. Look, I've got 1 nectar. That's fine. I'm going to have to take a seed here. Because I think I'd rather play the wood duck with no nectar. And then I've got nectar left over to play these other birds. So we'll play the duck, take food, and then we'll play these 2. I don't normally like playing such a big point birds early, but it's just the way they've kind of fallen out for me. But if I can win this end of round, that'd be really nice. Birds worth less than 3 points. We're tied on that at the moment. Grey Mannequin will be good for that. I'm going to have to lay eggs again before I play this turtle dove, unfortunately. Eggs are going to be the issue. As per usual. As they were last game. I was 1 egg short from doing something amazing last game. But never mind. Ruddy duck. Okay, you got card draw. Fine. Nope. We'll do it like this, please. Okay. So I can play this bald eagle instantly if I wanted to. Hopefully, I'll take food now, and there'll be fish in the feeder. So I can just play the frigate boat. But no guarantees. At least the bullfinch is resetting for me. That kind of helps. The problem is, if this hummingbird keeps activating, it's going to take fish away. But if I can get 1 fish, that might be enough to be able to play this. Depends on what the hummingbird gives me as well. My opponent we'll have to lay eggs here at some point. I don't need to lay eggs at the moment, which is kind of nice. Dove will give me an egg, so that will allow me to play something else. Okay. We'll take the worm, because I need the worm for the frigate bird. And if not, excess worms are good because I've got the warbler. Maybe warbler might get played last. Where's this dove going? Is dove going to go into the forest? It might well be. Right, let's take food. Yeah, let's take food. Hey, double nectar. You love to see it. Okay. Omnivore bird, please. Nope. Omnivore bird, please. That's an omnivore bird. Not really the one I wanted, though. But maybe that's going to be the one we have to go with. Alright, we'll deny that seed. I think you can go. I'm going to be playing Mannequin and Prairie Chicken for definite, maybe the Warbler. So I think you can go. Although that is maybe good for the third end of round. You're an omnivore bird, but are you the omnivore bird I want? That's the question. Oh, my opponent is taking food. Oh no, that's because of the fish, the kingfisher. Right, so my opponent here is probably going to... Thank you for the extra egg, much appreciated. Right, okay, and now there's like a little bit of a game of chicken here. I'm gonna have to play at least the bald eagle, because the bald eagle's not gonna get me anything, which is a bit unfortunate. But I could play it with a fish, a rat, and a nectar. And then I play the frigate bird with the 2 nectar and the worm. Yup. That's how we're gonna do that one. Not ideal, because I get nothing out of this bald eagle, but... needs must. I don't think my opponent can then beat me for this end of round, unless... I'm going to be up to 6. So unless something like a Benelli comes out, even then I'll still beat... Nope, we'll tie then. Right, nectar races are quite close. Northern Bobwhite. So you're not even going to compete for this end of round. Okay, that's the case. I don't need to play Frigate Bird then. Not right now. So I think it'll be better if I play the Turtle Dove. Where's the Turtle Dove game played, though? That's the question. Get me an extra egg. Maybe wetland? Let's think about this. Can it work in the grassland? No, because I want to do mannequin. Yeah, dove, and then I can play mannequin, chicken, final round, and then I could use the mannequin to play like the warbler into the forest, maybe? So I think playing it in the grassland's a good idea. Yeah. So we'll do that. And we'll spend this egg. Behaviorist. Ha, that's unfortunate. Well, if I get the frigate bird in here... Okay, I don't think that's going to work out for me, but we'll try. I'll play the egg onto the dove. Okay, so I won that end of round. That's good. Right, please give me something decent. Oh, GoldenEye. Oh, okay, that's Behaviorist. That's Behaviorist. It's not the best, but if we can maybe get the mannequin down, then I can get 2 eggs off it. Ooh, okay. Let's take a worm. Reroll. Nectar. Very good. Let's take the golden eye. Ibis. Maybe we can play the ibis instead of the frigate bird, because it's an omnivore bird. I think we're going to do that. We'll deny the nectar. I think the hummingbird can go. I don't think I'm going to be able to play that. I can play the golden eye now and then take food again. Get the ibis down. Need to play the mannequin this round too, but the good thing is also the golden eye contributes to this end of round, which is nice. Yeah. So then that means I'll have no eggs. If I want to play the mannequin, I'll have to lay eggs. So I might be only getting like 5 points from bonus cards this round. Or this game. Ah, awkward. Awkward, 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 awkward. Brant. Okay. Fine. So Friggebird could be a final play if we want. Thanks for the nectar. So what's the nectar situation? We're tied there. Okay. I might just play the golden eye with 2 nectar. I'm going to take food again. Yeah, I only get 2 eggs off it. But then again, 2 eggs is 1 bird getting played, if you want to think of it that way. Also then 2 extra points at the end of the game. And I'm getting the Behaviorist, so I don't think it's that bad. So I think we played this with the 2 nectar. Yeah. Although, we try and get fish for this thing. So hold a nectar then. What's the egg situation over here? You have 1 egg. So you can play 1 more bird and then you're going to have to lay eggs. So I'm going to get a free egg at some point. Okay, I'm going to get free food. Which is nice. So that's just extra eggs for me. So let's take... I guess worms. Just take all the worms, I think. Nothing here I'm interested in. Not really. American Crow. Ugh. Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen. Although it is an omnivore bird. So is there an argument to play that? And then late... Do I have enough turns? I think the heron can go, because I don't think we're going to be able to play that. Right, okay, what's the deal here? I play the crow. And then play the mannequin. Ah, but if I do that, I can't play the chicken. Am I happy with that? Ah, and then if I activate the chaffinch, oh dear. Hmm. Hmm. I definitely want to try and get the. I definitely want to get the mannequin down. I'm 1 egg short. So did I just take food again and then lay eggs, play mannequin? And then all I do next round is I try to play the ibis. Ibis gives you more points. What does it give me points than the frigate? No, it doesn't actually. Let's take food again because I'm a bit indecisive here. I don't like any of this food. Hmm. If I play the crow, I can't play the crow now. I need to lay eggs and then play crow. But then I won't be able to get the mannequin down this round. And I want to get the mannequin down for the golden eye. And also for the end of round objective. So I think... I think I'm going to reset here. I might spend one of these seeds, because I don't need all of them, I don't think, to reset. Let's see, can I get some more nectar? I can, that's just... Hang on a minute. Yeah, because I can throw the nectar for additional nectar spinach in the grassland and get extra eggs. So I think that's a good idea. 1 nectar for the mannequin. Yeah, that's fine. Don't care about any of you. Don't care about you. Don't care about you either. You can go. Okay, so we'll now lay eggs. So what's happening here? This frigate bird... Let's say hawk we can get rid of. Crow we can get rid of. I'm trying to think here. I'm just thinking about what I'm tucking with the chaffinch. Definitely tuck these two. Ibis would be nice to play. Because I don't have to worry about the fish for it. I only need 1 fish rather than 2 for the frigate bird. Okay. Ah. Okay. So because my opponent has now done that... slightly inefficient here in terms of... I think I still do what I was going to do anyway and lay eggs. And then play the mannequin. I think that's still a good idea. I'm using up this nectar and... So we'll spread these out. Right, you can go, you can go. Right, I'm trying to think now. Can I tuck one of these? How likely is it I'm going to be able to play all these birds, is the question. I love Ibis because it does give me points for Omnivore Expert, and there is a chance I might be able to have enough food to play the frigate bird. So do I get rid of Prairie Chicken? I could play the Warbler there. The Warbler doesn't have to be played in the forest, but I would like to have another bonus card if possible. I guess I could throw a card for extra food later if I realise I can't play them all. I can't do the calculation in my head at the moment. I think I might be able to play them all. Two turns taking food and 3 playing birds, and the mannequin's a free turn. Yeah, I think we just get rid of these two. So that's kind of good, because I've laid eggs after my opponents just laid eggs, so they've had to go out of their way to lay eggs. And there's one additional egg I'm giving them doesn't really give them a huge benefit now. So we'll play the mannequin. So is that, it does mean we have the nectar lead? Yeah, we'll have the nectar lead in the grassland. And I might be able to then win it if by playing the prairie chicken. I've got the food for the warbler already. I actually have the food for the chicken and the warbler already, so this is great. So I only have to worry about the food for the frigate bird, really. So I might even have a turn laying eggs then, but then I can't utilize the chaffinch very much. Okay. Right, so we're now going to tie again this nectar. Yep. Well, actually, I might actually get another behaviorist column. If I can get the warbler up here and then the frigate bird or the ibis down here, that'd be 6 points from behaviorist. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. So I think actually I might play the warbler as soon as possible, because then I can actually get an additional food that way. Yeah. If I can win this end of round and then tie the next one. So I think frigate bird might be the thing I'm going to play with the mannequin. We'll see. I guess it depends on how the nectar kind of lands for me in the final round, but how many eggs do I have? That's the question. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 eggs. So I don't have to worry about the mannequin play because the eggs will be on the golden eye for me. So I need 6 eggs to play the warbler, the prairie chicken, and the ibis. I think we have all the eggs we need. I could still lay eggs one time if I want, if that's the best action I can do. Okay, my opponent's got some big point birds here in the grassland. I don't have as many big points, but I've got a lot of points tied up in here. If I could win this end of round, that'd be great. What are you doing? Oh, nice. You're laying eggs. Okay. Oh, you just give me an extra egg. Nice, okay. So that makes things even more certain. Lay eggs, please. Thank you very much. Cool. Another end of round 1, so we're winning in that department. So that's good. That's definitely better than last game, I think. Was it better than last game? I can't remember now. All the games just blow into 1 at this point. Okay. Well, we should be able to tie this end of round, so that's perfect. So we'll have the end of round lead. If I can maybe sneak a nectar or two, we're tied up completely right now. House Finch would have been nice earlier, but we didn't get it, so it's fine. So unless a huge amount of nectar suddenly appears, I'm going to play the warbler first. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. She's got 7 eggs. And I'm using 6 this round. I'll get the 2 back on the golden eye, and then the mannequin will use 1 of them to play the frigate bird. Perfect. Now the problem is, if I play the warbler now, I'm not going to be able to get more nectar. Maybe I do just lay eggs then. I take 1 turn laying eggs. I'll have 1 card to tuck with the mannequin. That's so difficult because I don't know where the nectar should get spent. So I don't know. I assume my opponent's going to use nectar in the grassland. It's going to be my guess. Eurasian tree sparrow. Okay. I have a lot of excess food. I'd love to get something like one of those, like a dove or something. I'd probably take that over the prairie chicken. Do I spend a food here to reset? Trying to work out what do I... Do I play the warbler now? Because I can only grab one nectar. I think I maybe spend a worm here to reset. I can pick up all the nectar that's there. Play warbler, take food again, and then play... chicken and ibis. Might screech out can go. Okay. Coot is another omnivore bird, but Frigate is just... It'll only be if I can't play the Frigate, I suppose. Okay, so let's play this warbler with one nectar. So then I get a nectar lead in here. I've then got a nectar left over for... I think I take food again. Because if I can get quite a lot of nectar, I might be able to swing these two habitats in my favour. Oh, wow. Do I spend 2 nectar or 1 nectar? I'm gonna only spend 1 nectar and hopefully not regret that decision. I guess if my opponent spends nectar for the forest, they're not spending nectar everywhere else. And they play the whooping crane without using nectar. So that makes me kind of happy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so they can definitely play 2 birds here. So if they take food, they can play 2 birds. No, they're taking food. That's fine. They got 1 nectar out of that. So let's take a fish and that, and then re-roll. Okay, I'm going to throw away this coot. So I can pick up 2 more nectar. Yeah, because I can then force down the frigate bird at the end. Okay, don't care about any of that. Alright, I'll just deny that nectar. That's a bit unfortunate, but... Okie dokie. Right, now we've got 2 turns left, and good news, we're going second here, so we can sort of react to where my opponent puts nectar. They've only got 2 nectar. So where are you going to spend it? The thing is, wherever they spend the 2 nectar, I could then tie it, and then I could win the other one. Which is nice. And then we'll have enough food to play the frigate bird. So we have a little bit of excess food here, but... it's okay. We're on 74 points, so we tie this, we're on 79. Plus, I'm going to get quite a lot of points here at the end, with Omnivore getting 2, this getting 6, plus all these. And then if we get a good bonus card, we might top 100 here. Probably go over 100. Oh, you played it in the in the grassland. Interesting. Okay. Are you going to take food again then? To put it onto the collared dove? No, surely not. No, you'll probably just lay eggs, would be my guess of what you're going to do. So what I can do here is I can play the prairie chicken with these two. And then play the ibis with the other one, so then we tie the nectar in the grassland. I win the nectar here, we tie the nectar here, and I win the nectar here. I can't speak today. 1, 2. Okay, that's a little bit unfortunate, but I guess we'll take the 2 points. There's nothing we can do about it, because I can't activate the ibis in time. Oh well. Yeah, we'll just take those 2 points. Okay, so slightly unfortunate, but it's okay. But we'll get 6 points for Behaviorist, which I don't normally do. And I wasn't really with much planning either. So we'll take that. So play ibis with a berry, a nectar, and a worm, and then I force down this. That's fine. So what have you done? You're laying eggs. No real surprise there. Cool. Thanks for giving me the egg. Here comes the ibis. Nope. We'll do it like that, and like that, because that's the cheapest way to do it. And we'll spend the bald eagle egg, I suppose, because it doesn't really matter. Nice. So we're winning the nectar. So we've got 5, 10, 12 points from the nectar. That's not bad. Okay. 2 from the golden eye. We tie that. Okay, so we've won the end of round and we've won nectar. Question is, will we win overall? But this is looking quite good. Yep, we'll do that. Let's win 1 egg there. Good stuff. Is it enough to win? I'm not sure. But we gave it a good try. Right, going to the final scores. Not as high scoring as the other game that we played. But it was definitely a good one. Very tactical one, I think. Oh wow, I actually got the lead on the bird points. That I didn't expect. Okay. I think we're looking quite good here. Yay! And we got a win! Woo! We avenged the defeat earlier on. We got a 12-point win, so I'm slowly eating away that negative points difference I've got for this tournament. We got a win. 4 and 3. Happy days. That was a slightly longer video, that one. See, it was a bit more of a tactical, because normally these videos have been a bit shorter, because we're not having to think so much about the sort of starting hand very much. But there's a lot of sort of tactical stuff going on. Aphologist, decent. Oh, and maxed out Birdbander. Okay, that makes sense why you play the Sparrow and things like you did, but decent game, but not bad. I thought it was going to be a little bit closer than that. I didn't expect a 12-point difference, but we'll take the win regardless. So let's screenshot that and pop that into the Discord. So we're 4 and 3. We've got 5 games left, and 4 of them are against 2 different people who haven't played yet at all. So it's going to be very interesting to see how this tournament finishes up. Well, just the first stage of the tournament anyway, but I have no expectation of qualifying. So as long as I have a somewhat respectable score by the end, if it's even like 50-50 or something, then I'll be pretty happy. But we're 4 and 3, not too bad. We got victory. well, we both got a victory each in the games we played against each other, so that's all good. And I'm going to go to the Discord and say GG and everything. But thank you very much, everyone, for watching. Sorry I was a little bit sleepy today. I am very tired. It's quite early for me, and I've got a very busy work day, and I'm just like thinking about everything I have to do. But anyway, take everybody. Thank you very much for watching, and do remember that I am streaming Wingspan every Wednesday on Twitch, so links below to that. And I'll see you in another video very soon. Take care, everybody. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.